Hey guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It's never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, or the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now we are live, ladies and gentlemen. It's 8:25. I've come on a bit early so we can have a bit of a discussion beforehand. As always, when I do these lives, I like to know where everyone is watching from around the world. So I'm 5 minutes early for once. How good is that? I do have my beer. Why not? Again, the crypto market's been doing incredibly well, but some liquidations overnight. So I just wanted to jump on here because it's been a very long time since my last YouTube live. And there has been so much going on, with regards to crypto, Earn Curve, my investing application. So everything's progressing nicely, and we're still early in this space. But let me know wherever you're watching from around the world. I am going to close the email application right now because the computer is going to be absolutely crashing. Welcome everybody to the live stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, we've got g'day to Root, London. We've got Craig, what's up? How you going? Tobias. Guys, let me know if you can hear me as well in the live chat, all right? So if you can hear me clearly. Just wanting to make sure of that, guys. We've got Crypto Reg, yo from Washington, D.C. in the house. 9:30 in the morning. Probably not time for a beer, I'd say. Let's have a look here. What else have we got here? The Netherlands in the house, 10:30 in the morning. I think it's espresso time, definitely. David, welcome from the UK. Sale going on, back to truck up. Yeah, I agree. There's definitely a sale going on. We have Shane from Adelaide and Kush from Sydney. Outrageous clips. We've got 4:27 a.m. Wow, that's early in the morning. That's early. Good morning. We've got Isabella from Holland right here from Melbourne. Extra Rich Players UK, bro. We've got Alice Robinson from Brisbane. Loud and clear, mate. Thank you, Ankush. Appreciate that. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Loud and clear. We've got Ben from Melbourne. Vince S from Perth. We've got Josh from New Zealand. Let's have a look here. Trying to get this light out of the way. Just wait for a few more people. I'm actually quite early tonight, so let's have a look here. We've got Florida in the house. Welcome, Lawrence. We've got Dan from Singapore, South Carolina, 803, 428. I believe that's NC Craig. Is that North Carolina? That's incredible. We've got Leicester in the house. Let's effing go, Trent. Yes, 100%. Gucci's here. We'll get her in. Here we go. We had a photo shoot last night with Santa, so pretty cool. Jim from Melbourne, how you going? Welcome everyone. We've got a guest in the house tonight. I just felt like, do you know what it is? Because it's coming up to like summer in Australia. I don't know. I'm loving the beers lately. It's not good for the waist, but absolutely loving the beers, guys. We've got Atlanta in the house. One more minute, guys, then we're going to get into the video. It's been a pretty wild ride in the crypto markets, that is for sure. Like, absolutely ridiculous, to be honest. A lot of people are new in this space, which is quite interesting because I remember, again, I've been in crypto since 2016. And we are now almost in the year 2025. I've seen some pretty incredible stuff happen in this market. Welcome Andy Farrell. We've got Birmingham in the UK. Happy LFG. South Africa's in the house. This is what I love about crypto. There are people from all around the world. This is what crypto does. And it's incredible to see everybody joining literally around the world from all times of the day. I love it. Absolutely love it. We've got Manchester in the house. Pat from sunny Melbourne. Yeah, it was pretty sunny today, to be honest, mate. So I am Melbourne based, which is cool. What else have we got here, guys? All right, 8:30. All right, Gucci, say good day. There you go. All right, I'll let her go and watch CNBC. I reckon she's a bit sick of the show. Anyway, guys, let's get into it because there is a lot to get through today with regards to XRP and Ripple. There is a lot going on with the project, and of course, those of you who watched Brad Garlinghouse on 60 Minutes in the United States, that was a very interesting interview, and it was fascinating to see 60 Minutes paint cryptocurrency as a scam. This is what mainstream media tends to do, unfortunately. More so the questions that Brad Garlinghouse was getting asked. And I don't know if anyone's actually seen, but that the screenshot of Brad Garlinghouse in that interview, locked in, just says it all. When he was getting asked these ridiculous questions, it was just fascinating, to be quite honest with you. Anyway, there's a lot to get through today. Just a quick overview. We do have the SEC as well. The new SEC chairman, that's Paul Atkins, may drop the case against Ripple, which again is very, very bullish. Yes, we're going to go over that 60 Minutes interview with Brad Garlinghouse in regards to crypto and, of course, Ripple and XRP. That is a given on my channel. The updated and revised XRP rich list, how much you actually need to be holding to be in the top 10%. And surprisingly, it's not that much. It has dropped. We've got Russia and, again, their Bitcoin reserve. Can they beat the United States to the Bitcoin reserve? It's going to be very interesting. Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs, exchange-traded funds, are breaking records on Wall Street. SUI news as well. Amazon shareholders are pushing for Bitcoin. We do also have Microsoft that is also pushing for, I should say the shareholders of Microsoft are pushing for a Bitcoin allocation. Unbelievable. We've got CZ, or Changpeng Zhao from Binance, a former Binance CEO as well and founder. Some updates there. Dogecoin, can it hit $10? We'll see how we go. Hedera Hashgraph as well. Again, I'm very, very bullish on Hedera Hashgraph. It's an incredible project with real world utility, and the partnerships alone are absolutely insane. This is why I'm only focusing on utility cryptocurrencies. And a lot of you have no idea what the hell that is because you're probably new in this space, and that's totally cool. We all have to start somewhere, in crypto especially. And anyway, guys, there's a lot to go through. I'm also going to go over again Earn Curve, my investing application, which is being built at the moment. That is so freaking hard. Put it that way. Look, I've done a lot of incredible things in life, but building a legitimate, registered financial investment mobile app for worldwide usage for people to generate income and also invest in cryptocurrencies is extremely hard. Like probably the most difficult thing I've ever undertaken in my entire life. But I am doing it, and it's growing so quick. Anyway, we're going to go over that. 3 commas trading bots and gate.io. There's a whole range of things. Anyway, so welcome everybody to the 149 people. Again, we've just started the live stream pretty much, so let's get into it. Massive shout out and thank you to every single one of you who have subscribed to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If you are new, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I absolutely love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth. So come along this incredible journey. Things are getting very interesting in this space. Also, if you can give this live stream a thumbs up, watch it straight through, would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that, all right? So make sure you give it a thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything, guys. It's down there. Thank you very much. You guys freaking rock. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff. I do not want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yeah, we don't like to lose, but you can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto and, of course, any other investment. All right, so be careful, do your own research and due diligence. This live stream is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome everybody to the to the 283 people and, of course, the 176 people that are currently watching at the moment. And again, I like to answer everyone's questions, you know, sometimes midway through, or towards the end. So if you do have any questions, put them up in the live chat. I want to speak to everybody and get everyone's view on where they're at the moment in their crypto portfolios. And also let me know where you're watching from. That's most important because I think it's freaking awesome. We do have Hobart here as well now. We've got Toowoomba in Queensland. Beautiful blue Hawaii. I love Hawaii. I was just there recently and it's absolutely amazing. Thank you. Let's have a look here. Hey from the UK, Atlanta, Georgia, Nevada. Fair shakeout. Yeah, it is a fair shakeout. And hello from the UK right here. Revved up biker. That's cool. All right, guys, let's get into it. And by the way, grab yourself a beverage, whether it's an espresso, if it's early morning, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, whatever you drink, a Coca-Cola. If you're Donald Trump, he loves it. Probably drinks it for breakfast. I have no idea. Make sure you grab yourself something because I'm having a beer. And Gucci's right here now. Come in. No, she doesn't want to borrow me. All right, she wants a treat. Anyway, let's get into it, guys. Yes, there are some buying opportunities at the moment. Now, again, I believe there's a decent shakeout in the market before we start to see things go parabolic. This usually happens literally every bull cycle. So the prices of cryptocurrencies have dropped, altcoins have dropped. It is a great time to dollar cost average in the crypto market, right? This is the time when I like to personally invest, not when things are up here on the emotion cycle, when they're down here. You know, over the years, I mean, especially with regards to the stock portfolio anyway, I'm going to be fixing all of that in regards to my new app anyway, but oil prices during the situation, the pandemic, a few years ago, oil prices went to literally $0 a barrel. So they couldn't get rid of it because nobody was flying, nobody was driving anywhere. Price of oil went down. And of course, you know, oil prices surged. I dollar cost averaged into ExxonMobil. That was one of my best returns ever. So there you go. Do not buy at the top of the market. If you do, you will get wrecked. And this is when people say cryptocurrency is a freaking scam. Sorry, but that's too late. If you're buying up here and Bitcoin's already sitting at, in my opinion, 250,000 US dollars, when again, it's still currently at 96. This is where we're going with Bitcoin. There's no doubt about that. There's just way too much happening with digital currencies and of course, Bitcoin. Anyway, this is Brad Garlinghouse, absolute legend. He is locked in. Funnily enough, I don't know if anyone's actually watched this interview with 60 Minutes. We're going to play a few clips that from the show. Hopefully I don't get banned and demonetized off YouTube, whatever. But this interview was very, very interesting and fascinating. It just makes me even more bullish on XRP and Ripple, the company. Again, they were clearly the only ones, or one of the only crypto projects for the last 4 years that have been fighting for regulatory clarity in the United States and fighting for all of crypto. They literally spent, Ripple, the company, and again, they were fighting for all of crypto, had spent, I believe to date, $300 million fighting the SEC and Gary Gensler. Now, again, I know very few crypto projects that would spend that kind of capital in legal fees, but Brad Garlinghouse and Ripple and Chris Larson, David Schwartz, clearly have done that. So again, in my opinion, I believe Paul Atkins, the new SEC chairman, will, end this freaking case with the SEC that we've all been following. If you're new to cryptocurrency, you're new to this, Ripple, the company, has been fighting the SEC for a freaking long time. And again, that all stemmed from a speech from the former SEC chairman, I believe it was Jay Clayton, that gave a speech which favored Ethereum to be the #1 crypto asset, whatever it is, and obviously threw XRP under the bus, so to speak. And basically that's why, the shitstorm, so to speak, has been occurring with XRP and Ripple. So there you go. Look at that. Eyes of fire. Does this man look like he's going to fail? No, not at all. Anyway, the trading bots have taken a bit of a hit, but so far, this was yesterday, they've been doing incredibly well. So 19.36% return. And again, we're at the 10th of December, which is pretty incredible to see that as well. Now, again, let's get into CoinMarketCap. Now, for those of you who are new into crypto, CoinMarketCap is a great application and website to check obviously the market cap of a cryptocurrency, the prices, etc. You can check everything on here. It's friggin' awesome. Now, let me just bring this up here. No, I'm not looking at BNB because I'm not interested in that. But market cap at the moment is up 30.45%. That is $3.45 trillion. Previous bull cycles was nowhere near that, okay? Volume is $351 billion. It is up 172%. Now, again, I'd say, about 4 months ago, 3 months ago, we were looking at a volume of around about $40 billion. So, as you can see right here, guys, $351 billion, bull market territory. And again, that is on the basis that, obviously President Donald Trump is going to be elected and he is pro-crypto. And he's about to shake things up come January when he's inaugurated as president. That is going to be friggin' incredible. Absolutely incredible. And guys, welcome to the live stream. There's quite a number of you here, so thank you very much. We've got Bitcoin currently trading at $97,536 US. Okay, it is up slightly in the last hour. 24 hours, we are down 1%. 7 days, we are still up 2.2% in the last week, which is incredible. In the last 30 days, we are still up 22.74%. That is incredible. 90 days, 72%. That's 3 months. I just want to point out as well that in the S&P 500 or traditional investments like stocks and equities and so forth, the average return in the S&P 500, just listen to this, is between 8 to 10%. Now, again, on a great year, you're going to be looking at, between 13 to 15% return in the S&P 500. That is insane. Hey, Gooch. She's walking around the house. She's bored. I don't think she likes CNBC, to be honest. She doesn't like Jim Cramer. So, looking at this, we're still up 72%. Now, again, on the year, 123%. This is incredible. And again, that is, obviously President Donald Trump coming into the White House being pro-crypto. And everyone that he's, put into the SEC, everyone is pro-crypto. This is just the beginning. And again, Bitcoin is running out, I should say, on exchanges. It literally is running out on exchanges. There is a supply and demand every 4 years. The hash rate, gets hard. It's harder to mine Bitcoin. And of course, you have the likes of BlackRock, who bought a ridiculous amount of Bitcoin yesterday, a significant amount of money. Anyway, moving on. We do have Ethereum trading at $3,741 US today. We have XRP at $2.21. Who said XRP was a stable coin? There you go. Now, having a look at this, yes, there has been a pullback in the price of XRP, but you can't look at it from the price perspective. You need to look at cryptocurrencies from a perspective of utility. Now, people don't understand, a lot of people don't understand what crypto actually is. It's, it's digital currency. It is either, moving real world assets, which again is a definite in the future, or it's cross-border payments. It's moving money, foreign exchange, literally moving funds across the world. This is what XRP is doing. It's moving trillions of dollars a day around the world instantaneously. And again, it's very, very cost effective. I don't know if anyone's actually used Swift before. Let me know in the live chat if you have used Swift before. It is an absolute nightmare. And I see your comment there. Can we see Gucci, please? She's laying down right now watching CNBC. Squawk Box. I believe European Squawk Box. So I think she just hates it. She likes to watch the Animal Planet or whatever it is. But anyway, Ripple and XRP, again, is moving trillions of dollars a day. This is what they're going for. Swift. Swift is an absolute nightmare to send money globally. Yes, you can use MoneyGram and whatever it is, I can't remember what the hell it's called. I haven't used them in years to send money. And again, XLM is working with the likes of MoneyGram, but it takes like 4 to 5 days to send from my bank, traditionally, to another bank overseas. And of course, it has to go through a centralized point of call, and then gets distributed to that bank via an IBAN number, a Swift number, Swift code. It gets deposited into that account. So again, think of the real world utility. This is what I'm doing right now, and still up 316% in the last 90 days. When in doubt, zoom out on the charts. Very, very important. Solana's sitting at $216. Dogecoin at 41 cents. Great buying opportunities, not financial advice. Not financial advice. Let's have a look. Cardano's $1.01. AVAX $45. Shiba Inu's down 9%. Again, I just want to point out, I've got two meme coins in my portfolio, Shiba Inu and Dogecoin. I got into Shiba Inu when the founders of Shiba Inu actually gifted Vitalik, because it's an Ethereum token, so it's on the Ethereum network, which is, where are we right here? Right here, ETH. Again, it's a layer 1. So again, Shiba Inu's on that. The founders of Shiba Inu gave half the tokens to Vitalik. Let that one sink in for a moment. Now again, he was gifted that. I believe at the time he received this significant amount of money and he donated it to, I believe it was India. I'm not kidding. And obviously for obvious reasons, for the health concerns. And the other half, I'm not sure what he did with it. I think he burnt most of it as well. So that's how long ago I got into Shiba Inu, just putting it out there. Chainlink is at $23, Polkadot $8.51, XLM is at 40 cents, Hedera sitting at 28 cents as well, which again is incredible. Let's have a look here. Litecoin $113, banking coins, and of course utility. VeChain is supply chain and logistics on the blockchain right here. VET. Again, it's sitting at 5 cents. This was in the pennies for a very long time. So again, this is an incredible project. I've liked it for a very long time. FET or Fetch AI, $1.75, which is nice. Keep scrolling down. Let's have a look here. In actual fact, let's get to my favorite coins, all right? Now again, if you're in the Wall Street Bull University, I do share this all the time in here. Let's just go here. Let's go to the banking coins. These are coins with real world utility. Real world utility, payment rails of the future, cross-border payments, instant transactions, central bank digital currencies. These are the projects. Go look it up. Do your research, right? These are not meme coins. These are actual coins with big institutions and partnerships behind them. Now, again, let's have a look. We've got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, XRP, AVAX, Chainlink, XLM, Hedera, Algorand, WorldCoin, Quant, Flare, IOTA, XDC. We have Celo. LCX, which is a crypto exchange in Liechtenstein, and they are literally tokenizing diamonds on the blockchain. Go look it up. It's incredible. Casper, very, very bullish on Casper. They are working with IBM. Constellation DAG is another one, guys. Their security is incredible. They are working with the United States Air Force. Solargenic, Corium, SHX, Electronium. They are part of the Digital Pound Foundation. Real world utility, as well as Ripple and Quant. There you go. We have Nextra, Energy Web Token, Carbon Credits 2030. That will be on the blockchain as well, and Mobi. So these are the actual banking coins. Visa has literally partnered with Solana because it can handle more transactions per second than what Ethereum can. These are the kind of things you need to look at. Anyway, welcome to the live stream, guys. Let's have a look at some questions. Very, very slow. Through my checking account. Yes, Root, exactly. Australia needs Trump too. Yeah, I think we do as well. Are you on the Gold Coast now? I'm in Melbourne, Australia, guys. Let's have a quick look here, guys. Is the reason why you don't refund instantly, your payment will be refunded in the next 10 days. I'm not sure about that one. Let's have a look here. I'm just sitting back with my XRP waiting. Yes, I worked in the bank, used Swift hundreds of times. Basic cost was $35 to move a small amount of money. Cross borders into foreign currency, which only took 2 to 3 business days. There you go. Exactly. So the point of this is it's going to be instantaneous. I believe there was someone as well that moved around $70 million using XRP, and it cost them fractions of a penny. So, and it was instantaneous. So there you go. All right. So it's a lot faster. It's more cost efficient. Banks and institutions are using it as we speak. And I believe there's over 300 partnerships with banks and institutions using Ripple and XRP. So go do your research on it. It's fascinating. Anyway, moving on, let's have a look at crypto bubbles. On the day, it is a sea of red at the moment. Unbelievable. Great dollar cost averaging opportunities. The only gainers at the moment are movement. I have no idea what the hell this is. It's up 37% today. XYO, I will say, was doing incredibly well today. So that is XYO Network. Go check it out. It's a pretty cool project. One that I've been in for a very, very long time. And Curve, Dow right here, up 10%. And it's up 308% on the month. So that's pretty cool. Now, if I go to the month, Let's have a look at the biggest gainers. Hedera is up 414%. Gained 28 cents right now. There was plenty of opportunity to dollar cost average into Hedera. Let me know in the live chat if you are dollar cost average into Hedera. Stellar XLM, 268% this month. This has been pumping, so it's pulled back to 41 cents. I'm not even concerned about this pullback, to be honest. It's a lot of a shakeout, so to speak, in the crypto markets. I'm not really concerned about that. Now, again, Earn Curve is my investing application. There have been a significant amount of people signing up to the wait list, which is incredible. So thank you very much. For those of you that have joined up to the wait list, I really appreciate it. That have joined the Founders Circle, thank you very much. It is being built. I have built out the crypto portfolios as well. So there's different bundles you can purchase, which is incredible. And of course, the passive income from Wall Street is also being set up as well. At the moment, I'm currently sourcing the Australian Financial Services license to offer this product to Australian investors. That's very important. Has to be coming into compliance with the Australian Financial Services regulator, and of course seed funding, which is a lot of capital, but it is happening, guys. So there's currently 430 people on the wait list, so it has grown significantly. Thank you very much to all of you that have donated to this. All of those funds are still there, so they haven't been touched because I'm negotiating contracts, of course. There's a lot of paperwork involved to come into compliance. It's absolutely incredible. So if you have not gone to join up to the waitlist, please feel free to do that. The website is earncurveinvest.com. There you go, right here. This is just a sample of this, so it will look very, very similar to this, basically. I can't disclose the actual tiers just yet because that's the secret sauce, and it is very, very confidential, and it's incredible. You will be able to select your tier, your portfolio, your investments, so you can check your investments here, which is insane. And of course, your profile, and you can set up your 2FA on here as well. It's full FDIC insured. It's absolutely incredible. I cannot wait for this to go live. Honestly, I've been working so freaking hard to get this up and running for everybody. Again, but the regulations require significant license requirements and insurances. It's unbelievable. So very, very cool, guys. Go join up right here. Yes, I do have a 100K target in there, and I believe they've raised around about $6,000, which is still in the account. So thank you very much, guys. If you have not gone to join up, first name, last name, email, and phone number, and you can donate if you wish. It's up to you. Anything you do would be absolutely incredible. So thank you very much to those of you who have donated to this. You guys freaking rock, honestly. And I do have the Wall Street Bull University as well. This is my official Patreon page. You can go join up to this. You can get access to the trading bots with 3 commas on gate.io if you wish to do that. That's up to you. Now, moving on. This is what I wanted to go through today because I really do believe that the new SEC Chairman, Paul Atkins, will potentially dismiss the case against Ripple. And I honestly believe this is long overdue. Well and truly. I really do believe it's overdue. I mean, Gary Gensler's had it in for Brad Garlinghouse and Ripple for so long. Like, when you think about it, you know, Gary Gensler just wanted to set an example for crypto, right? So he's using Ripple as a punching bag. This is basically what happened. But one thing I suspect, you know, he wasn't anticipating was Ripple fighting back so much. It's literally spending $300 million on legal fees to fight the SEC, a government body. Now, President-elect Donald Trump has selected Paul Atkins, former commissioner of the US SEC, which is interesting, to lead the agency. Atkins, who served under President George W. Bush, will replace outgoing SEC chairman Gary Gensler. After this big announcement, the financial community has been buzzing about the SEC's alleged settlement offer to Ripple Labs. And of course, the legal experts are split on whether the SEC will appeal the ruling or ask for more time. More time. Gary's leaving the office on the 20th January. He's leaving. Now, if you think that Ripple and XRP is not going to pump, come on. What do you guys think? Well, honestly, what do you think is going to happen in crypto when he leaves the office on the 20th of January? Let me know in the live chat. Serious question. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, guys. Anyway, A user asked the former SEC employee Mark Fagel right here about the likelihood of the SEC dropping the Ripple lawsuit, especially since at the Second Court of Appeals, Fagel responded saying that the SEC could technically dismiss the appeal. It's difficult to predict. And the SEC could presumably dismiss the appeal. It's hard to predict. Atkins is no fan of crypto enforcement actions, which is a good thing, but he also respects the SEC and its mission and might be reluctant to take such a largely unprecedented, purely political step. He explained that the new SEC chairman, Paul Atkins, is not a fan of crypto enforcement actions, but also respects the SEC's role. As a result, he may be hesitant to make such a politically charged decision. And will the SEC drop the Ripple lawsuit under the new leadership? The outcome, again, of Donald Trump's election could have an impact on the crypto regulation. Of course it will. Experts believe that under Trump's leadership, the SEC may adopt a different approach to overseeing cryptocurrency. Now, again, there is a belief that the Commodities Futures Trading Commission, or CFTC, will oversee majority of crypto in the United States, as opposed to the SEC. So it's going to be very fascinating what happens with this. And this could lead to a more crypto-friendly policies and less aggressive enforcement. Of course it will. Furthermore, Trump appointed David Sachs, a venture capitalist and co-host of All In podcast, as the White House AI and crypto czar. Sachs, who also was a former COO of PayPal, Chief Operating Officer of PayPal, is known for supporting Ripple in its ongoing lawsuit with the SEC. On December 5th, Trump announced that the Sachs would lead the administration's policies on artificial intelligence and cryptocurrency, two key areas for America's future competitiveness, which again is incredible to see that. So what do you think? What do you think? Is he going to dismiss the case with Ripple? I wonder. I wonder if Gary is just going to dig his heels in until the very last minute, like literally till the very last minute before he gets his box of goods and leaves the SEC. What a day that is going to be for cryptocurrency. There is going to be just bliss in the streets. It really is. Now, again, Brad Garlinghouse did the interview with 60 Minutes. Let me know in the live chat if you watched that interview with Brad Garlinghouse. I'm curious. Let me know if you watched it, because I did. And it was, just like a typical mainstream media, try and destroy and discredit cryptocurrency, not only them, but Ripple as well. They failed to mention, the victory against the SEC, of course, and just primarily focused on, is crypto a scam? Is it a Ponzi scheme? Everyone's investing in it for the hope of making money. They just don't talk about the real world utility of these new technologies, which is unbelievable. It just drives me nuts. And during his much anticipated appearance on 60 Minutes, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse stated the cryptocurrency industry was not seeking to get deregulated. 100%. We have been asking to be deregulated. We haven't been asking to be deregulated. We've been asking to be regulated. Big difference. And Margaret Brennan was the interview. And according to the Ripple boss, the cryptocurrency industry was simply asking for clear rules of the road. Brad's been saying this for years. Brad Garlinghouse has been saying this literally for years, that he wants regulatory clarity, but Gary Gensler in the SEC has refused it, which is an absolute nightmare for the crypto industry. And yeah, again, he's been regulating this whole industry by enforcement, by throwing that many freaking lawsuits out. It's unbelievable. And taxpayers in the United States have been paying for this. And Garlinghouse recalled the FIT21 bill, which aims to create a new regulatory framework for digital assets. The legislation was passed by the US House of Representatives back in May. The 60 Minutes episode also featured former SEC official John Reed Stark, which I believe I saw something on X today, or yesterday, or today, with Brad Garlinghouse actually responding to him on X, which is interesting. And during the interview, the famous critic of the industry described crypto as, again, Scrooge. Crypto is a Scrooge, is that how you pronounce it? Anyway, but it is not something that you want in your society. It's just pure speculation. And there is no balance sheet to crypto. We use ledgers, mate. And there's no financial statements, Stark said. Okay. The ex-SEC official also said that cryptocurrencies were securities. I've read every case I've read every motion, and judges have said over and over again that they are securities. And then in turn, Ripple CEO reiterated the existing securities laws are not suitable for the novel technology. While commenting on his interview, Garlinghouse claimed that the 60 Minutes show shockingly left out the part about XRP not being a security. Of course they freaking did. You know, I've been following this lawsuit for years. I'm talking years, right? I've literally, like everybody else in the XRP army that's followed this court case, you know, from when, the SEC sued Ripple, all of the hearings, the updates that came out from James K. Filan putting out updates all the time. You know, Jeremy Hogan, absolute legend, by the way, Jeremy. We miss your videos, mate. For those of you who don't know who he is, go look him up. He documented all of this. He has an incredible bar, by the way. We have Johnny Deaton as well, fighting for 75,000 XRP holders in the United States and, of course, globally as well. It's amazing that mainstream media left out the fact that the judge, or Judge Torres, ruled in this lawsuit that the sales to retail clients are not considered securities. It's not a security. It's a commodity, like gold and silver and Bitcoin. And of course Ethereum now, because again, they're all commodities. They're not securities. This is why these laws need to change all over the world. It's very important. And it is happening slowly. The traditional world is adjusting to digital assets. And it's taking a freaking long time to get to this point. And I believe come January, things are really going to get fast-tracked, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. Anyway, the Ripple head also slammed Stark as Gensler shill in the response to Shark's anti-crypto comments. And the price of XRP token is down 3% over the past 24 hours. Earlier this month, it reached a multi-year peak of $2.82, which is just the freaking beginning, in my opinion. When you are moving trillions of dollars every single day, working alongside the likes or taking over from Swift, you have to look at the volume of money moving every single day and the cost effectiveness to do that. This is real world utility we're talking about, not some bullshit meme coin like Hawk2, whatever the hell that was, stealing money from people. This is not the case with utility cryptocurrencies. I think everyone needs to understand the difference between real world utility and a meme coin. I get asked all the time, what do you think about this meme coin? I say, stay the hell away from meme coins. You will get wrecked. Yes, people make money if they're very early in meme coins. Yeah, of course. People are going to make money very early on in these things, but if you're looking for long-term growth and actual utility where trillions of dollars are going to move through every day, do the research. Now, having a look at the XRP rich list, how's everyone going, by the way? How is everyone? Get to take my hat off. All the user people have been holding for so long. I'm only a few months and feeling strain. I'm holding the line. Feeling the love from Scotland. Yes, welcome from Scotland. Love to visit there one day. Now, let's have a look at the XRP rich list, because this is a great website. For those of you who don't know, the current statistics at the moment. Now, this has dropped. I will say, I was documenting this virtually once a month on my channel. These are the basically the amounts of XRP that form the from the basically the 0.01% of the top 10% of XRP holders, right? And it's not a lot when you think about it, but there are currently, and to be in the top 10%, you need to be holding 2,653 XRP. That is not a lot, in my opinion. I mean, yeah, for some people it's a lot of money. I get it. There are currently 564,000 people with 2,653 XRP. If you are holding 10,000 XRP, you are in the top 5%. 12,518 XRP, you're on the top 4% right here. 19,000, top 3%. We have 30,000. Got a Mozzie in the house. It's friggin' annoying. Welcome to Australia. We have top 2%, 30,000. 1% is 58,000 XRP. That is a lot at today's prices now. We have top 0.5%. We have 28,000 accounts currently holding 100,000 XRP. Now we're getting into whale territory with XRP. We have top 2% or 0.2%. That's 11,281 wallets currently hold 223,000. 5,000 wallets hold 407,000 XRP. And if you're a freaking blue whale right now, 564 accounts across the entire, there we go. 564 accounts hold 7.4 million XRP. And if you're one of those, you're an absolute freaking legend. That is a lot of XRP right there. That is a lot of money. I'm just saying, 7.4 million XRP. Woo, that's a lot. Coming over here, let's have a look at the wallet count. As you can see, it has increased since June 2024. We've got 5.2 right here, moving up 5.3 million people. And if you come up to today's date, which again is the 10th, if my freaking thumb wants to work, 8th of December, well, let's just go back to the 8th or 7th. Here we go, 5.6. It's actually not that many people when you think about it. So there you go. That's how many wallets are currently holding. So you'd need to be holding about 2,600, not financial advice, XRP to be in the top 10%. What do you think about that? What do you think about that, guys? Do your research on Ripple and the company and actually look at the utility. Now, welcome to the live stream. There's 370 people watching. There's been 1,530 people tuning in. Thank you very much. This one was an interesting one. I saw this today and almost fell off my freaking chair. But we do have Russia and Bitcoin Reserve now proposed to counter sanctions. This is incredible. But Russian State Duma Deputy Anton Takchev, forgive me if I'm pronouncing his name wrong, has proposed creating a Russian Bitcoin reserve to mitigate the risks of sanctions. This is unbelievable. The proposal aligns with Russia's broader push to incorporate cryptocurrencies into cross-border trade. I'm having another beer right now. What do you think about that? Now, again, is there going to be a competition between, Russia and the United States? I don't know, but this is one of many countries around the world that will be doing this. This is what I'm trying to explain to people. I mean, not only do you have, Russia doing this, the United States is going to do this. I don't even know what Australia is going to do. To be quite honest with you, crypto here is just, I don't know, it's like taboo. Like, the banks really don't like it, unfortunately, and it's going to change. They will have to adapt to this, and I'm going to change that with EarnCurve, by the way. It's very interesting, but there are many countries around the world that will be doing this, apart from Germany, who literally suffered a $2.5 billion loss because they sold Bitcoin at $50,000 US. That is a big hit. Imagine losing $2.5 billion because you sold it. Anyway, they probably needed the money. But anyway, Russia could have a Bitcoin reserve. And will they beat the United States? I don't know. Then we have Bitcoin and Ethereum ETFs break records amid price surges. There's a lot of money in Bitcoin ETFs. Faced some significant outflows early last week with $435 million withdrawn. People are rebalancing their portfolios. It happens in December, of course. Now, again, on Monday, and $122 million on Tuesday, partly due to national holiday on Thursday. However, the trend shifted significantly with inflows, people buying back in, $353.6 million on Monday, $676 million on Tuesday, $556 million on Wednesday. Are these numbers just blowing your mind right now? $766 million on Thursday, $376 million on Friday. Total net inflows last week alone reached $2.73 billion, with the majority going to BlackRock's IBIT, the world's largest Bitcoin ETF, which captured over $2.6 billion in total. Nate Garassi right here, president of ETF Store, noted BlackRock's dominance in the surge. The inflows pushed Bitcoin's price to a new all-time high of $100,350 on Thursday, breaking the $100,000 barrier for the first time. I mean, this is just the beginning. It's unbelievable. Look at the inflows. Look at this. The Ethereum ETFs as well. As much as I don't like Ethereum because of their gas fees, and it has come down quite a bit, but still it's annoying. They've had about $1.4 billion flowing into these funds over the past 2 weeks. Last week alone accounted for $836 million, the highest since their launch in July this year. Thursday was the standout day with $428.5 million in inflows, followed by $24.2 million on Monday, $132 million on Tuesday, $167 million on Wednesday, and $83.8 million on Friday. This surge coincided with Ethereum's price surpassing $4,000 on Friday, marking an 8% gain from the previous Sunday for the first time it reached this level since March. Are people just understanding the amount of capital that's going into these exchange-traded funds to buy Bitcoin and Ethereum? I just want to point out as well, I forgot to mention this, guys. And welcome to the live stream. I'm having a beer and I'm excited because we're just getting freaking started. So welcome to the live stream. I just want to point out as well, there are ETF applications currently with S1 filings with the SEC that have been lodged and are pending with not only, of course, we've got Bitcoin and Ethereum, but XRP has ETF applications. They do. We also have Solana ETF applications pending approval from the SEC. Now, whether or not the SEC rejects them, which again Gary Gensler most likely will because he's an absolute, what. Once these ETF applications have been approved on Wall Street, you will be seeing inflows of capital into these assets, the same as what you see here. Do the math. Let that one sink in for a moment. We've got Ethereum, we do have Bitcoin and Ethereum, soon to be XRP, Solana. We could even see SUI as well. Grayscale, an investment company, will probably transition one of their exchange traded products or ETPs to an ETF, which is an exchange traded fund. They will potentially convert that, which is fascinating. So go and have a look at that, guys. Look at what Grayscale's doing. SUI price prediction. Can SUI surpass $8 in the altcoin summer as young alt token emerges? The SUI, I'm very bullish on SUI. Raoul Pal's been speaking very highly of this, and I've done my own research in it. It's absolutely incredible. More so with Solana because Solana's just been ridiculous. But SUI hit an all-time high on the 5th of December following its milestone integration with the fourth altcoin supported by Phantom Wallet. Next to Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana, SUI's total value locked, or TVL, reached over $1.72 billion the same day, reflecting the coin's bullish sentiment. SUI is showing steady, strong movement at $4.10. Its price is climbing by 84.3% over the last 30 days. Meanwhile, I'm not going to get into that altcoin, but anyway, can SUI surpass $8? Who knows? It's a long shot, but it potentially could. Let me know in the comments if you are holding SUI. Oh, and by the way, RLUSD, Ripple stablecoin. Thank you, Anthony John. Who we got here? Revved Up Biker. I appreciate that comment, by the way. I just completely forgot to talk about that. But Ripple stablecoin, RLUSD, as well, will help boost Ripple's network. When that goes live, I will be using it. A lot of institutions will be using it to move their funds. That is RLUSD. It is appearing on Coinbase, and I believe it's being tested on multiple exchanges. I'm not sure what happened in the camera there, but it is being tested as well. So keep that one in mind. We do have Amazon. For those of you who like Amazon, shareholders are pushing for a Bitcoin, allocation to fight inflation. And Amazon shareholders propose shifting cash reserves to Bitcoin. Whether or not Jeff Bezos does that, I don't know. Citing inflation concerns and urging bold action to protect financial assets. And we do have Amazon shareholders are pushing for the company to allocate part of its $88 billion cash reserves to Bitcoin, suggesting it could act as a hedge against inflation, which it will. The proposal, spearheaded by the National Center for Public Policy Research, or NCPPR, argues that Bitcoin has historically outperformed traditional assets like bonds despite its volatility. Of course it has. So again, how many companies, institutions will be, allocating a, position of their cash reserves to Bitcoin? There's going to be lots. Just putting it out there. Microsoft as well. The shareholders are doing the same thing, which is incredible. Now let's have a look here. This is an interesting one. Changpeng Zhao, or CZ, obviously recently freed from prison, which again I believe was all planned anyway to, get Coinbase to be the custodian for all crypto assets on Wall Street, whatever. But he's basically said that Bitcoin will be viewed as just money in the future, and believes the perception would shift from price and 100K milestones right here, which again is fascinating, right? So, but he expressed his confidence that the public opinion of the coin would eventually shift from the price and $100,000 milestone to something with tangible use cases. I think it's a future of money, so it should be used as a utility. Later on, we shouldn't be calling it Bitcoin. It's just money, which is fascinating. He expected that more nation states adding Bitcoin to their reserves, the price of the asset would increase mathematically, potentially leading to the emergence of new uses. Whether or not I would use Bitcoin, and again, I would never do that, to buy anything, it would just be stupid in my opinion. If the asset is going to increase, you have to look at history, because when the individual bought Bitcoin, a pizza for Bitcoin for 10,000 Bitcoin, that pizza today is worth $900 million. 10,000 Bitcoin. Let that one sink in for a moment. That is absolutely insane. But that's what happens when you buy, everyday items with Bitcoin. You just don't do it. Gosh, unbelievable. Now, can Dogecoin hit $10 as whale activity is going off the charts at the moment? I don't know about this one. Anything's possible though. Dogecoin has been gaining traction in recent weeks, showing strong signs of recovery and an upward momentum. Having moved from the oversold levels into overbought territory, the cryptocurrency appears positioned for a rally. Analysts are closely watching the $8 to $10 price range, which many believe could be the next target in its bullish market phase. If Elon Musk integrates Dogecoin into X, of course, anything is freaking possible. So keep an eye on that. Dogecoin I got into quite early as well. Sorry, Gooch is running amok. I'm still holding a significant portion. I did sell off when it, back in the previous bull market anyway, did sell off a big portion of that and put it into Bitcoin. So again, I'm still holding a large portion of Dogecoin, because I held on to it. Now again, it's going to be fascinating to see what Doge Millionaire or Slum Doge Millionaire is doing with his Dogecoin. He still hasn't sold. He's held on for this freaking long. It's unbelievable. So we'll see what happens with Elon Musk. Hedera, now this is an interesting one. Is $100 for Hedera Hashgraph the next target? Let me know in the comments if you hold HBAR. Don't tell me how much. Never disclose how much to anyone, because again, that's risky. But do you hold Hedera? Let me know in the live chat. I'm curious about that, because I'm definitely bullish on Hedera. And Hedera Hashgraph, backed by tech titans like Google, IBM, and Boeing, is poised to revolutionize digital assets. With the target market cap of $5 trillion, Hedera aims to capture a significant position in the global stock and derivatives markets. Hedera is focused on real-world use cases like tokenized assets, and supply chain management drives demand for its native token, Hedera. Sorry, Gooch is going nuts. This is live. I can't help. But let me know in the live chat if you guys hold Hedera Hashgraph or HBAR. Now, again, their governance board is enormous. Again, there is Google in there. There is IBM. There is I believe it's FPOS. There's DLA Piper in there. There's huge organizations in there. IG or LG. LG. Sorry, life's good. Whatever. IBM as well. Boeing is in there as well, as much as I'm not sure which company's in a lot of strife. I believe it's Boeing. Is that the one? Let me know. I can't remember off the top of my head if it's Boeing that's in trouble. But anyway, so keep an eye on Hedera, because their Hashgraph technology is quite incredible and will revolutionize. It's a very, very different type of technology that they've basically designed right now. So go and have a look at Hedera. I honestly believe it will do incredibly well. By the way, guys, I will get to your questions, so make sure you put them up there. It's the live chat right now, so let's have a look here. Let's have a look at net inflows. This is, has this updated upgrade to gold trend monitor? What has CryptoMeter done? Let's have a look. Let me refresh. Here we go. All right, this is an interesting website. We've got money going into XRP, Hedera, Bitcoin, Ethereum. As you can see, the money's flowing. We have Pepe. I don't hold that. I trade it. We have World as well. Barbecue, is that BBQ? I have no idea what the hell that is. Optimism, Litecoin. We have Aptos in there. Ethereum name service, XYO and Sui. There's some freaking good coins here that the money's flowing in through. So you can just see where the money's going. It's fascinating. Very good analytics. And the Bitcoin rainbow chart, we are still at, I believe it's an accumulation phase. So we're still in an accumulation. So he's still dollar cost averaging. Look at Michael Saylor, what he's doing with his crypto. Unbelievable, guys. So again, there's your Bitcoin rainbow. Now, let's get to X because there is a lot going on here. And before I do, I'm going to have a sip of beer and say g'day to everybody. Let's have a look here. Will Earn Curve be available for Android soon? Yes. Yes, my application Earn Curve will be available on Android and iOS. And most likely on desktop eventually as well, but definitely. The pre-application for iOS had some issues there with regards to Apple. There was regulatory licenses and requirements that they asked for. So that's just the pre-application. It just allowed me to communicate easily. But okay, and I've got the Patreon for that. So the actual mobile app itself has been built. It looks freaking incredible. So yes, it will be on Android and iOS. So I'm catering for both worlds. I do need to actually get myself an Android device because my Google developers account actually requires me to have that. See what I mean? Like, I had no idea I knew what I wanted to do, and I went ahead and actually did it. I built the app, and again, all of the compliance stuff, the Apple developer account, the Google developer account, all of this stuff, had to learn all this, so it's pretty incredible. Building an app is very, very difficult, guys. Very, very difficult. A couple of quick questions. XRP, Hedera, yes. Holding. LOL, Pepe, yep. XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR, ICP. Internet computer. That was an interesting one, for sure. I feel like Raoul Powell now. He might have a cheeky vape right now because I'm enjoying it. It's great times. All right, now let's get into this. But just in, Bitcoin balances on exchanges have dropped to their lowest point ever. This is what I was trying to explain to investors beforehand. There literally, is not enough Bitcoin on exchanges. Now, again, I've seen quite a lot of analysts stating that the price of Bitcoin has been manipulated by exchanges because they do not want it going over 100K because there's literally not enough Bitcoin on exchanges. It's simply not, it's supply and demand, really, when you think about it. So there you go. Lowest level ever. We do have latest. Microsoft shareholders will vote tomorrow on whether or not to invest in Bitcoin. And I suspect the investors, and I should say the shareholders, will vote for this, which is incredible. There were liquidations overnight. Now, again, trading with leverage, it is risky. Again, I do not, condone going too high with leverage. And again, any kind of leverage is risky unless you're getting very, very early. I was lucky enough to get into my Bitcoin position at 73,000 US dollars. And my liquidation price is 66,000 US dollars. Whether or not it gets down to that, who knows? But this is the risk you take. I suspect it won't get down to $66,000, but anything's possible. But not in the near future. So I was lucky enough to capture that. So there was $1.72 billion in liquidations overnight, which is a lot of money. And of course, we do have BlackRock buying the dip. Now, this is what they've bought 4,100 Bitcoin last night. They just have infinite cash. It's unbelievable how much Bitcoin they've been buying. Look at this. This is their Bitcoin holdings. This is called dollar cost averaging right here. All right, look at that top line right here. So it's gone from 344. And the date, we've got September here. And let me just zoom out so I can see this, guys. Let's have a look. October. They currently hold, as of today's, or yesterday's date anyway, 513,000. 513,000 Bitcoin. Wow. And you're telling me that they're not going to keep buying it? They're just trying to gobble up everything from retail investors, that is for sure. There he is, Larry Fink. That is the CEO of BlackRock, the largest financial institution on the face of the planet Earth. Linda P. Jones calls out 60 Minutes for bias reporting on crypto, 100%. CZ says the UAE has Bitcoin in its reserves and it's inevitable for Hong Kong to buy Bitcoin. Look out. We have Mark Moss, which is interesting. We're looking at a $1 million Bitcoin by 2030. $1 million US dollars. I agree. Sensei, thank you for this, but just a pullback after a beautiful breakout. Yeah, 100%. This definitely is a pullback in the crypto markets for sure. Just an hour ago, an XRP whale traded over 3 billion XRP valued at $1.5 billion. Wow, that's a lot of money. Now again, publicly listed Indian company Jets King Limited surges 20% after announcing its corporate Bitcoin strategy. Everyone's adopting a Bitcoin strategy at the moment, but MicroStrategy, Michael Saylor, is the best one obviously for that. Russian state, again, Deputy Anton right here, urges finance minister to create a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Wait and see what happens when that happens in the United States, what's coming. It's going to be crazy. A whale just bought 1,850 Bitcoin worth $181 million and locked in. Now again, there's been a thing in the XRP community and the XRP army as well. We're trying to get Brad Garlinghouse on Joe Rogan. How cool would that be? That would be incredible to see Joe Rogan and Brad Garlinghouse talk crypto. Wow, that would be incredible. Joe, you need to do that, mate. Let's get on to this as well. Judge Torres gives the green light for all financial institutions, including banks, to use XRP for payments. I believe this is an old ruling right now, so just be aware of that. And you can check right here, guys, so you can see the date. So yeah, look, I've been following this court case for 4 years, 4+ years now, almost. And again, you just got to check the dates, all right? So yeah, look, XRP is not a security. And again, the only thing that was in argument was the sales to institutions by Ripple. That is the only thing they're arguing. Justin Sun, the banana man. I can't believe that's not the real banana, by the way. It's just a fake one, because you would not eat a how many millions? $6.2 million. He's under investigation by the SEC on charges of fraud, market manipulation, and more. Prime example. But I will say, in all honesty, if you are buying a $6.2 million banana, you are a banana. And there's definitely some money laundering suspicions, in my opinion. But come on, man, like that's just ridiculous. But in actual fact, I did see this banana in Melbourne. I kid you not. I did see the piece of art that he bought. I did see that in person. So anyway, someone's just taking the absolute piss out of that. Whatever. Who's going to be next? Is it going to be Russia or the United States? And I suspect Donald Trump is going to come in there swinging. So Donald Trump is rocky right now. There you go. So we'll see what happens there. Yes, the Reserve Bank in Australia. The Reserve Bank. Is anyone here? Yeah, we've got a few Aussies in the house, right? Unbelievable. The Reserve Bank has left interest rates on hold. Inflation is a little bit too sticky. That is the term that the Reserve Bank uses. So they have their own figures that they want inflation to be targeted in Australia. So our current interest rate is 4.35%. Literally, a lot of people cannot afford to do anything at the moment, and it's very, very tough for a lot of people out there in this country of ours, and I'm sure it's happening around the world also. This is essentially, in my opinion, the fallout from, the situation, the pandemic. People can't literally afford to pay their mortgages. People can't buy food. People can't pay their utilities. People can't go do things for Christmas. They are going without. It's absolutely horrible. And in my opinion, this is one of the reasons why I love cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin, because it fixes all this. It literally does. Anyway, I'm not going to play this interview right here, but I will play this interview right here from the former Trump CFTC chair, Chris Giancarlo. In 2008, the average American home would have cost you over $260,000 or over 400 Bitcoin. Today, the average American home is over $460,000. It would cost you less than 5 Bitcoins right now. And I will play this if my computer's up. Let me just get this going. Let's see if this works, guys. Have a listen to this.
In 2018, the average American home would have cost you. In 2018, the average American home would have cost you over $260,000 and over 400 Bitcoin. Today, the average American home is now over $460,000. It would cost you less than 5 Bitcoin. What's been the better investment over the last 5 years, Bitcoin or dollars? In 2018, the average American home.
What the hell was that video? Okay, I don't know, man. X has got some pretty random stuff on there, but that's true. Bitcoin has been the best performing asset the last decade. Anyway, this is Ripple's actual tweet. Like, locked in. I mean, are we going to the freaking moon or what? Look at that. That is actually Ripple's account. Bro. Who is that Darth Vader from Star Wars? I actually don't know. But there you go. There's Brad sitting at the, looks like the what is it? The Millennial Falcon or whatever it's called. Freaking legend. Seriously. He's an absolute legend. Now, this is the one I wanted to show you, but we do have the post from Brad Garlinghouse, and John Reed Stuck. He's basically said, I wish you and all the XRP supporters all the best, Brad. And as I mentioned in the 60 Minutes online segment, anyway, I don't even want to get into it. It's just, yeah. Lots of digital assets, are friends of mine, including Scaramucci, or the Mooch, Anthony Scaramucci. My close friend for over 50 years, since we were 10 years old. Anyway, moving on, Brad Garlinghouse has said this. John, while you may not know Gensler, you sounded an awful lot like him with the statements that were blood-faced misrepresentations, a polite way of saying lies. They certainly sounded like Gensler talking points, no licensure, no utility. All judges have said tokens are securities. Crypto makes it far easier to do all crime, etc. These are all probably false, and 60 Minutes could have easily fact-checked before including them. The actual scourge of society is not crypto. It's failing to see when the SEC created to protect investors does the exact opposite under the guise of public service. But credit where credit's due. You've called for the SEC to withdraw its appeal in the Ripple case. On that, we agree. There you go. That is Brad Garlinghouse being Brad Garlinghouse, an absolute freaking legend. You don't mess with him. Now, have a listen to this. This is Michael Saylor. And have a listen to this, guys.
Michael showed about 20 minutes ago, and I want to wait. Look at the setup we got here. I want what we talked about, because we have the video of the Winklevosses telling me Eli Musk is going to outer space and raining gold down. Confused me. I sold it. You just buy 400-something thousand Bitcoins with your company and you. So if I want to know what I got wrong with Bitcoin, or explain it so I understand it finally.
Yeah, I think let's talk about it in sports metaphors. It's like, first of all, there's some games that you can't play, you got to watch. And if you're just watching the game,
thanks, Jordan, I appreciate
and the team
that,
wins, that means your season tickets are going to get more expensive next year. But there are other games you can play. You go into a casino and you play the game, but you know the game's rigged against you. There are some games where the house wins, you're not winning. And Satoshi created a game rigged in favor of the individual.
Is he a real person?
Satoshi is a real person.
Do you know who he is?
Gone but not forgotten.
Are you aware? Do you know who that person is?
We're all Satoshi. We're all Satoshi now, Dave.
Okay.
Right? The most important thing to know is that, like Prometheus gave us fire to warm you up, Satoshi gave us a game we can all win, right? And Bitcoin is that game. It's, you know, there are certain things where you don't want to be on a network where they can censor what you say and they can freeze your account. Bitcoin is a monetary network where it won't censor where you send your money. It won't freeze your account. And it's engineered in such a way that on the margin, you're winning the game over time. So think of it like, wouldn't it be great if you had a basketball team, you had LeBron James, you had Michael Jordan, and you had the digital version of them, and they played forever, and you could get on the court and play with them, and they're scoring 100 points, and you're scoring 2 points, but you're all getting rich together, and you're all winning together. That's what Bitcoin is like. It's like everybody gets to play. Everywhere in the world I go, there's like a fan club. There's hundreds of millions of people that are on Team Bitcoin. You should join Team Bitcoin. The 100 million fans would be rooting for you. And the great thing about it is you don't just win, you get wealthy while you're winning the game.
There you go. I actually watched Michael Saylor live at an Australian crypto conference, and I'm telling you now that at that time, wow, it was remarkable to listen to Michael Saylor speak live for over an hour. It was fascinating. And yeah, he has in his live stream, he has this big Vanguard boat thing, I don't know, sailboat at the back of his desk. But anyway, it's incredible, guys. He's got it spot on. He really does. Yes, Bitcoin is digital gold. You made it through the bear market. Don't you dare let them shake you out now, hodl. That is the truth. We've been through a pretty intense bear market. Now, again, for those of you who are new in crypto and don't understand what that means, bear market, prices are low, everyone's fearful, everyone's all over the place. It's just meh, it's dull, you know, things are flat, and it's been like that for quite some time. Bull markets, things are going parabolic, markets are going good, crypto's going nuts, stock market's going crazy. This is just a pure shakeout, so I'm not even concerned about that, to be honest. Let's have a look here, guys. What else we got? I mean, John E. Deaton. Rarely in American history has a new industry been attacked by regulators and unelected bureaucrats in order to protect incumbent businesses and the status quo. 100%. 100%. Lewis Hamilton, again, moving to Ferrari, which is incredible. MicroStrategy has acquired a further 21,550 Bitcoin for $2.1 billion at $98,783 per Bitcoin, and has achieved a Bitcoin yield of 43.2% and 68.7% year to date. That is insane. As of the 12th of August 2024, we hodl 423,650 Bitcoin. Bitcoin acquired for $25.6 billion, $60,324 per Bitcoin. That was 21 hours ago. Can you, like 423,000 Bitcoin, that is a lot of money, ladies and gentlemen. If you're telling me he doesn't know what he's doing, you would not go and invest billions of dollars into Bitcoin. This is just the beginning. And yes, that is Bray Garlinghouse again. It is hilarious, locked in. Everyone's locked in right now. Now, again, I do want to play this as well. Then I'm going to get to questions in the live chat. So if you do have questions, guys, put them in there. We'll talk. Let's listen to Brad Garlinghouse on this. But Ripple CEO says Donald Trump embraced crypto and crypto embraced Donald Trump. And he's actually staying true to his word. It's unbelievable. Listen to this.
This cycle in June of 2021, Donald Trump was saying Bitcoin seems like a scam. Do you understand what happened with that transformation?
I didn't have a front row seat to that. I think it's clear that Donald Trump embraced crypto and crypto embraced Donald Trump.
This is the
1,000%. 1,000%. Anyway, there you go, guys. It's freaking incredible. All right, let's get to your questions right now, and we're going to get to that. I've been on this live stream now for an hour. gosh, nearly an hour and a half. It's incredible. So I haven't done a video for a couple of days. I've just been so busy with obviously the work and coming towards Christmas. And yes, building earn curve. It's incredible. Let's have a look here, guys. If you've got questions, put it on the live chat. Let's have a look here. Let's scroll up. And again, wherever you're watching from in the world, let me know in the comments also. Let's have a look here. Of course, we've got a lot of people that hold XRP, XLM, XDC, HBAR. Flare, yes, I'm bullish on Flare. Let's have a look here. The Fink is the top G. Yes, Larry Fink is sitting on a pretty penny, like endless cash, like no BS. Hey, cheers, Anthony. No worries, Martin. You're welcome. Didn't he get free bananas for his didn't he? I don't know what Justin Sun got for that $6 million, but again, if I had that kind of capital, I would not be buying bananas. Put it that way. He's worth billions of dollars. Justin Sun is worth $1 billion. He's the founder of Tron, the cryptocurrency, TRX. Let's have a look here. We have a MH. We have a falling wedge on the daily chart for XRP. I'm not really worried about that because I know the utility of the project. Excuse me, guys. Let's have a look here. I'm a homeless millionaire. We have Falcon. Let's have a look here. Jordan, thanks for clarifying the scourge. Appreciate that. The 5th largest banks, Canada, have been using XRP to send dollars for the last 3 years. There you go. We do have banks that have been using Ripple's technology like National Australia Bank and Commonwealth Bank here in Australia. So there you go. John Page purchased $2,000 worth of XRP today earlier and received 589 coins. Is that a sign or what? He's Brad Garlinghouse's X profile literally has said 589 for a very long time. Let me just scroll up here when this thing loads. Let's have a look. There you go. Still at 589. Let's have a look here. HBAR partnerships are mental. Yes, they are mental. Go look at the governance board of Hedera Hashgraph, or HBAR. Mind blown. Let's have a look here. Thoughts on Casper? Jordan, I like Casper CSPR. The project is working with quantum computing. They are working with IBM to build out quantum computers, and I've been holding that for a very long time. So again, yes, very, very bullish on that. Let's have a look here. Greetings from Estonia. Have you checked out XRP Healthcare? Yeah, seems like a bullish project. Yeah, definitely. Love that as well. I have looked into it. Probably should do a review on it, to be honest with you. Let's have a look here. I don't and will not hold anything other than Bitcoin. Good luck, plebs. From LA going to bed. Good night. That's up to you. Each to their own, man. Each to their own. Let's have a look here. We have Ontario, Canada, only 500 people in the live here. There's been 2,931 people that have tuned into this. So thank you very much, everybody. Really appreciate that. Hey, bro, when do you have this bull run will come to an end? Look, I think this bull market's going to be different this time around. And I've said this before in a couple of YouTube shorts. A lot of people have to understand that there were no ETFs in the previous bull market, no exchange traded funds. There was no institutional adoption. The likes of BlackRock, Investco, Fidelity, all of these institutions could not buy Bitcoin in the previous bull market. They probably could in other ways and workarounds, whatever it may be, but there was no exchange traded funds on Wall Street. Things are very different now around the world. There are multiple ETFs, not only on Wall Street, but around the world as well. There's a lot more institutional adoption. We are in the very early stages of further ETF applications for other crypto projects. Again, Solana, XRP, potentially Sui. I know that Hedera Hashgraph does have an ETF application open up with Canary, I believe is the fund. So we could see a very similar thing to the S&P 500 with regards to crypto. There will be baskets. Like we have the Vanguard, S&P 500 ticker symbol VOO on Wall Street. So we could see something very similar to cryptocurrencies very soon. So when do I suspect it will be the top of the bull market? I'd say mid-2025, June, July will probably be the peak, but it could potentially go, a lot further than that. I don't know. Again, if there is a Bitcoin strategic reserve, we could see an extended bull market well and truly by the end of 2025. So, look, my targets mid next year will be a pretty interesting space. So we'll see how we go. And again, when that, I guess when that comes into play, I will be selling at least 20, 30, 40% maybe, and holding on to the rest for long term, because you never know what's coming, guys. And I'll basically never be selling Bitcoin. That asset is only increased in value, and it's only going to get more scarce. I mean, again, it has a finite supply of only 21 million. So let that one sink in for a moment. But mid next year. So I bought a nasty dip. Let's have a look. Top 5 coins for this bull run. Bitcoin, Ethereum, as much as I can't stand it, XRP, Solana, Sui. How many is that? That's more than that. I'm going to go a little bit further than that. XLM, XDC, IOTA, and Algorand. Banking coins, real world utility, moving the new payment rails of the future, moving money, follow the money. If you do that, do your research. Let's have a look here. Sue, 60 minutes for lies. Yeah, 69 minutes. I like that one. That's hilarious. I think there's a good reason XDC is hard to get. Yeah, XDC is available on a couple of exchanges in Australia, so it is difficult to get on other exchanges. But Sinfin is an incredible project. Trade Finance, go look it up. They are tokenizing gold in the UAE. Sinfin is tokenizing gold. It's not backed by gold, but it is tokenizing the asset. So there you go. Let's have a look here. I'm pulling 30% in April for peace of mind. Yes. Shell, Sailor is only buying to pump Bitcoin. Much love. Yeah, look, I just really do believe that he understands the technology, and it's basically digital property. So for sure. Let's have a look here. Higher risk plays. Let's have a look here. XDC to $5 to $10. I think, honestly, XDC is incredibly undervalued. And you know what? Hardly anyone ever speaks about Sinfin or XDC. If you haven't done your research on it, go look into the project. Go look it up. Let's have a look here. Pyth is a good coin, only Oracle on S. Sold. Yep. Okay. There we go. Yeah, the correction right there. Percentage return on Bitcoin doesn't make it a good buy, in my opinion. The average return of Bitcoin is just incredible. It's outperformed every other asset class, literally, for the last, 10 years. I mean, since it started. Unbelievable. Coinspot stopping some Pete's from moving IOTA and HBAR. Are they? I wasn't aware of that. That's interesting. Have to keep an eye on that. But, again, earn curve will not be having these issues. Won't be doing that for sure. That's pretty much it, guys. I think I'm out. I think it's been a long stream, and what time is it now? It's nearly 10 p.m. So we've been on live for an hour and 37 minutes. Anyway, guys, it's always a pleasure to speak to everybody. It really is, because again, I have to engage with the community. I think it's very important. Now, again, if you have any other questions, you can join the Wall Street Boy University, of course, and please feel free to sign up to Earn Curve, my investing application that is being built at the moment. If you have not gone to do that, go do that right now. You can join the wait list. And by the way, I do want to say that tomorrow I do have a large or very big meeting with a very large institution for this. So wish me luck. It's getting built, guys. It's happening. So go join up to the wait list. There's, again, 430 people that have signed up to this. So thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Honestly, it's going to be game changing for a lot of people out there. And I'm doing this for everybody because I'm simplifying investing on Wall Street and in cryptocurrencies. Because again, a lot of people are new into this space, and it's going to be something that you can have for the future. And that's very freaking important in my opinion. A lot of people, again, can't afford to buy real estate. They don't have anything for themselves. And I'm doing this genuinely to help people have something for their future, to generate not only an investment portfolio, but also generate income from that investment portfolio. So again, it's friggin' incredible. Anyway, all right, guys, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. And again, thank you to those 3,160 people that have tuned into this live. That's incredible. I really appreciate it. Anyway, guys, join up to Earn Curve. Go sign up to the Patreon if you want to use the bots and get some other useful information. And I will be back hopefully tomorrow. Keep an eye on the YouTube shorts. It's just a lot easier for me to get out content. YouTube's doing some incredible stuff where they do like 2 to 3 minute YouTube shorts now. So that's really cool. Anyway, guys, thanks, mate. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. Go and enjoy your coffee. Make sure you have a good night, good evening, good afternoon, and good morning. And if it's morning, have a double shot espresso for me, all right, guys? I'm going to finish off my beer. Peace out, guys. Thank you very much. I really appreciate all of you, all right? Peace. Bye.